Alright, Matt here, bringing you a commentary on how to slay the Khezu. First of all, this guy is one tough cookie. He's a wyvern dragon, and for me, he was a pain in the butt to kill. He uses mostly elemental attacks, so you want to go in with a lot of lightning resistance. I used a longsword, you can use whatever you want. It's just my preference because it's a mix between dual blades, which have speed, and the great sword, which has power. I'm using the bone katana shark, which is a leveled up form of the bone katana wolf. As you can see, this guy does not like to take damage. You have to hit him either on the wings or in the head for him to take damage. And even sometimes if you hit him in the wings, you won't hurt him for whatever reason. He's really powerful, and you don't want to get in his way when he's charging you. If he stuns you and you don't have enough time to react, then he can kill you in 2 hits if you're low level. There are no really levels in Monster Hunter, but it's all based on how powerful your equipment is. Unlucky for me, when I went to fight him, I was using the best armor available, but it was also -4 to lightning resistance, so it didn't help me too much. I take a lot of damage from his lightning attacks, and he's pretty strong. Alright, so this guy, all monsters have 2 phases. They have their normal attacking phase, and then what I like to call the Super Saiyan phase, where they just go crazy when they're really mad and almost close to dying. Right now, he's just attacking normally. He's not really mad or anything, he's just trying to kill me. He has 3 basic attacks. He has a lightning attack, which he shoots out of his mouth. He has a lightning attack, which covers his whole body and just emits a shock, like right here. He also has a jump attack, and sometimes when you're really close to him or behind him, he'll do a 180 and his tail can hit you and he can damage you. The best time to attack him is when he shoots the lightning from his mouth, because it leaves him pretty vulnerable. He has a long time to react, and if you get him good enough, you might even be able to stun him and get some more hits in. Just watch out, because you don't want to get too close, because he always can lightning you like that and take away a lot of your health. Alright, right now I'm gonna cut because I wanted to make it into the 10-minute video marker, and it just was a really long battle, so I'm gonna cut right to here. I speed this portion up because this was an 18-minute battle, and I had to make it 10 minutes, so you gotta do what you gotta do. As you can see, my attacks just keep on bouncing off him for some reason. I don't know if it just wasn't registering, but when I hit the wings, it usually does damage to him, but I don't know, it was kind of strange. Couldn't get my combos off. You always want to, when you're swinging the great sword, try to get combos, you know. It's circle, triangle, triangle, circle, and then I'm not exactly sure how to do a few of them, but you just want to keep on getting hits out after one another, and you want to use your what's it called? Your spirit's sword once he's down on the floor, really stunned. And one important thing to always remember when monster hunting is to remember your 5 Ds of monster hunting: dodge, duck, dip, dodge, and dive. No, but seriously, you always want to try to evade. Always try to dodge out of his way, not get hit by his attacks. As you can see, I stunned him, so I just let it all out. But then he recovers pretty quickly and stuns me pretty good. Yeah, whatever you do, do not get hit by his lightning bolts when he's shooting out of his mouth, because it can really give you a hard time. Yeah, right here my blade wasn't sharp anymore, but you always want to sharpen your blade when you're not vulnerable, because if you try when you're wide open, you're just going to get annihilated, and you don't want that to happen. I throw a paintball right here because I wasn't sure if he's going to run away or not, and sure enough, pretty soon he takes off. Yeah. So just always remember, you know, that take your time. You got 50 minutes to kill a monster. Don't rush it, you know. Got a little bit of a cold right now, so yeah. I don't take out the monsters around him because I think it's just a waste of my blade's sharpness. I only try to concentrate on him, and he usually kills all the monsters around him by himself, so it doesn't work for me. Right now he's enraged. Alright, this is a different phase for him. When he gets enraged, he will go crazy. His attacks change and his patterns change too. He's faster, he does more damage, and he can pull off more attacks consecutively. He'll do the same lightning attack out of his mouth, but he can just follow it up faster with that attack right there. He can also charge up and jump at you at the same time, so he can land on you and electrocute you. So like that's like double the damage, you know. And you can also I don't know. You can't do too much more, but he just gets more and more angry and more powerful, even though he's really close to dying at this point. Once you get him back to his lair where you originally found him, he'll usually flee like 2 or 3 times. But once you get him back to his original lair, you want to lay down a trap. And once that trap goes off, you want to immediately throw as many tranq bombs as you can at him. And if you got him low enough health and he was asleep when you stunned him, he will be captured. And then you can fight him in the special training and get special coins to create weapons and armor. Right now I'm just trying to evade all of his attacks because I'm kind of low on health and I'm running out of potions. And he is pretty pissed. Yes, usually if you attack him in the wings it will do damage to him, but if you attack the back portion it will bounce off. And the tail does not do any damage, and sometimes the back. Alright, once he's down, you just want to annihilate him. Try to get as many hits in as you can, because he's most vulnerable right here. And he just gets more mad and starts getting even faster. I don't know how that's possible, but it just keeps on coming. It's pretty crazy. This guy took me 5 or 6 tries to kill, and he's like one of the very first like major bosses you're gonna fight. Sure, you fought, you know, some sand sharks, you fought some nasty velociraptors. This guy, he's a dragon, you know. Alright, well, my video is pretty much over, so I hope you learned something, you know. Just always bring a lot of potions to the battlefield, and try to evade his attacks. As you can see, set down the trap, throw tranq bombs, end of story. He has to be sleeping though, just remember, he has to be sleeping. Alright, thank you for watching my video. Please like, rate, comment.